This is Eliseo Gamino, president of the Central Valley Leadership Roundtable, reporting from Mexicali, Baja California. And here I found myself in the historical Chinatown of Mexicali. As you can see, the community and the business community has been well integrated into Mexicali and working in partnerships with leaders to preserve the rich Chinese culture here in Mexicali. There's many Chinese establishments, but I'm going to show you the actual main entrance, to Chinatown, as it's called, Chinesca. Let me take a few steps back because there's a lot of construction going on. This is the main callejon, or the Chinese street, as the Chinese came via boat. This is a mural of it, and in the main entrance, obviously, we see the head of a dragon coming underneath or guiding the many lives that made it and many that died in their adventure seeking a new way of life here in Chinesca, or Chinatown. It reminds me a lot of the Chinese history and Chinatown of Fresno County in California. Here there's a partnership with the government, local officials, to preserve and invest in the preservation of the history, and again, working with the Chinese leaders as well as Mexican authorities and folks in leadership to preserve this history. Entonces, se puede decir, maestro, a ver, denos otra vez su nombre, por favor.
José Luis Pisano.
José Luis Pisano, and we have also
José Pisano,
who come from a family of educators. Díganos, la comunidad china se estableció aquí buscando oportunidades en el comercio, porque pues ellos querían buscar fortuna y claro, aventura aquí en México. ¿Qué nos puedes contar sobre ellos?
Los chinos empezaron a establecerse en esta
The Chinese
zona.
community, they established themselves in this zone.
Comercios, casas de cambio, restaurantes,
exchange stores, restaurants, casinos, or clandestine casinos. Empezaron con los casinos clandestinos.
Sí, porque
Yeah, first it was clandestine.
estaba prohibido aquí.
They were prohibited.
Aquí se podía consumir
And you could consume
alcohol, droga, el opio que
opium drug
los chinos,
that was processed and worked or traded here.
y encontraron aquí una oportunidad
And they found
de crecer,
an opportunity for them to grow their businesses and commercial. Nos puedes mostrar, dices que estaban trabajando con el gobierno, y como es evidente, aquí veo que en este callejón, this cultural street, is proof of the commitment to preserve the history. A ver, ¿qué nos puedes decir para en cuestión? A ver, déjame acercar la cámara. Let me close up camera to show the commitment of the local authorities and government of Mexicali to reconstruct and preserve the rich Chinese culture influence, and now that they're integrated into society. Cuéntanos un poco de ese compromiso. Tell us about this partnership.
Bueno, nuestra gobernadora,
Our governor
veía que esta zona estaba muy olvidada,
saw that this was a very abandoned
y no era
area,
justo que estuviera
and it was not fair,
condiciones.
and it was not appropriate to see it in those types of conditions.
Entonces se unió la comunidad china
the family and the community, Chinese community here, and they were invited to help restore and save that tradition. We wanted to establish a tourism and the process. The project is going to have many fruits from it because of the support of Mexicali and the Chinese families that live in this form and are integrated. All this is a benefit for them as well. Why? Because it represents a rescue of their past here in Mexico. This way, we see there's a lot of work and there's a lot of construction and remodelizations going on, so that it's in condition to people to be able to transit with no problem and really join as family. The tours and the visitation that come here are on the weekends, and they take you to those underground tunnels where we can observe the antique tunnels, where we say that some were casinos, temples, dormitories, and even temples underground. And even the imagination, the people that would say that some of those tunnels would cross under the international border, and some of those tunnels could arrive to the U.S., but many times they possibly could have been just imagination of the people. They have not been any proof of that. Maybe it could have been too much opium was smoked. But again, it's part of the history, and nothing has been proven or disproven. We're here in the international line. It's less than 1 kilometer. So this is why those word of mouth believes that tunnels cross that could communicate California with Baja California, Mexicali and Calexico, as the legends say. That's where it comes from. But both Mexicali and Calexico are sister towns. Calexico comes from two parts. One, Cal means California, and the termination Exico, Mexico, Calexico. So they're sister cities. And even the streets in Mexicali, they're aligned with many of the line. They're aligned with Calexico. The engineer, many say that engineered the town of, the city of Calexico, was also a participant in the planning of the city of Mexicali, and the streets and the engineering. Un dato muy interesante, very interesting facts that you're sharing. Algo más para la audiencia, las invitas a que vengan. ¿Qué les dirías a la gente que tiene la curiosidad de conocer? What would you tell those that have the courtesy to know more about the Chinatown here in Mexicali? If you come at the right time when it's not very hot, because the climate is hot. Mexicali means ground is arid and hot. Meji is from Mexico, and Cali is California. So it's the best of two, or lo mejor de dos mundos, huh?
Así es.
Yes, I agree with that. All right, reporting again from Mexicali. Central Valley Leadership Roundtable President, giving you a glimpse of the integration, the history of Chinatown here in Mexicali, Baja California.